Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Stephen London, and this is another episode of Manover. Listen, I am so excited to be with you guys. There's lots to discuss in this episode, but I wanted to start off by saying, where the hell was I last week? This week, it's Thursday. It's not Wednesday. I thought she went live every Wednesday. Listen, she's booked, she's busy, she got a lot of stuff going on, okay? So I need to be able to just pivot. So here I am. I'm excited to be with you guys today. And it's all about this VMAs drama, hashtag VMA drama. I love both of these artists so much. I think that they both offer very different things. I think one is not even started, while the other one has had a few chances now. And the last time I spoke about one of them, y'all dragged me for filth and tried to say that, just say you don't like her and go. And it's like, no, I am a man of a particular age and I'm allowed to have an opinion. I'm also allowed to change my opinion. And I get paid to do this, which is why I talk about it. Y'all talk about this girl for free, which don't make no sense. So, I'm talking about Normani, okay? Yes, we're talking about Normani. Normani finally opens up about the VMAs this year, which is happening next week, I believe, and her ability not to perform. Like, they literally were not with it this year. They were just like, I'm gonna break you off, let me be your motivation, but not this year. Like, it just was not, it was not working, and everyone was in a frenzy. Everyone was very, very, very confused, okay? Even Cardi B, which leads me to my next photo. Cardi B tweets, at VMAs, I hope that Lizzo and Normani are coming this year and that they are, going to give me everything I want, please. And Normani retweeted her and said, they haven't booked me yet. And I was like, wait, they haven't booked you yet? Normani, what's going on? Like, so immediately my thought process was, okay, Normani's team drops the ball again. And a lot of people immediately thought that too. It's been no secret that Normani's released multiple times, because I ain't never seen an artist have this many first moments ever in my life. But, it's no secret that I feel like with both singles, with Motivation came out. It was this great moment. She did get the VMA stage. She did okay, in my opinion. I feel like she missed her mark sometimes. She got a little out of breath. When you're going to perform and you're going to sing at that level, you need to be in heels on a treadmill doing A-E-I-O-U in harmony, like Matthew Knowles was doing with Beyonce back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? So, I feel like you have to train for things like that. And I don't feel like at that time, she was all the way ready for that performance. So fast forward now, we have Wild Side with Cardi B. If you guys didn't watch my commentary video on that with my friend Tajwani, make sure to check that out right now on my YouTube, youtube.com/Stephen London, or facebook.com/Stephen's Very Own. Check that out on there. We have a whole episode where we're dissecting the music video and our thoughts on Normani, period. But I say all of that to say, I feel like when it comes to releases and her coming out with new projects, there always seems to be some type of lackluster. And so immediately, the fan base and myself go to think this has to be a label issue. This clearly is something that her team is not handling. Well, honey, here comes Normanis Mom, okay? And Miss Normanis Mother, who you can see here, a lovely, beautiful woman. And I know that she is, I believe, a breast cancer survivor, has been a part of Normani's team from the very beginning. So shout out to all the momagers in the industry, in the world. Like, I love people who are that invested into their children. So Shout out to all the moms. Shout out to my mom. Hi, mom. Anyway, so here comes Normani's mother. And she's like, now, hold on. Don't blame RCA. Don't blame the team. This is not our doing. This is VMAs. So hit it, Rashad. I want to get to the next tweets. These are all Normani's mom's tweets. She goes off and says, bullshit. That's the mood. Okay, first of all, this is how you know it's a mom tweet. She could have posted a meme. She could have said mood on bullshit or bullshit hashtag mood. She said, bullshit. That's the mood. Work. She's pissed. So she's coming off the gate letting you know, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Okay? That's one. Two, honestly, the only person I trust is Normani. I don't know about her team. I want to trust them, but child, I don't know what's going on. So this is what Cordani T, August 24th, had to say. And honey, her mom retweets it and says, trust me, it ain't on her team or her label. And then she continues to say, baby girl done shook up this industry more than ways than you know. Behind the scenes ain't nothing nice. So then that made me think, now, hold on now. Behind the scenes ain't nothing nice. Is it that they are difficult to work with? Is it that they are not being nice to Normani? Is it they asked for something they didn't want to deliver? Like, in what world does something like this not work out? And here's my thought process. I think that for performances and things like this, I think that like this process based on me going to the VMAs, me working in the industry, the way that I have seen this come about, how artists get picked for shows like this, is that obviously you need to be having a moment in the industry right now. What video, what song is having a moment, right? So a Lil Nas X or a Dua Lipa or whatever, right? Like, who are these artists that are having a moment? And what are music videos that are iconic? Wildside dropped long enough now where like that could have had a moment. In my opinion, I feel like Wildside deserves not the opening performance, not the second. Wildside deserves like the in the middle where people are kind of like tired and they're like, oh girl, I don't want to keep watching this, but you then need that pick me up, that next like boom, boom, bada. Like I feel like that's what Wildside could have gave. And I feel like the video is creative and artistic enough that it's a moment in itself to be celebrated. In addition to, while Wildside wasn't the biggest hit that I feel like this team anticipated to be, I feel like this is a great way to market that song and get new people introduced to it. And in addition to, it's a perfect stage to debut a new song, which we'll get to in a second because someone else is doing that. And that's my second story. But it's a big enough stage where if you wanted to start in with the weird poses that you were doing and like the pour of the Jameson or whoever the sponsor was, and then like somewhere in the middle, after your dance break, you sing a new song and then go back to Wildside, take a shot, like I feel like it could have been that. Like Normani could give that. So in my mind, the way that this works is they reach out and say, hi, we're interested in booking you, or we would love to feature you at the VMAs, right? And then they're like, okay, cool. Yeah, we could do it. Like, what's up? Like, what y'all need from us? And they're like, okay, so we're going to need a proof of concept. We got to know what track you're using. We need rehearsals this days and this days and this days. Can you record this? Can you make sure it's this long? And I feel like that's what we're not talking about. I feel like that's what went wrong. In my opinion, I feel like that's where all of this to drop the ball. I feel like Normani was not able to make deadlines. And again, this is not confirmed. This is alleged. This is me assuming what happened. I feel like it's not that she's difficult to work with. I think that they just were not prepared or were not able to deliver what VMAs needed from her to see what this would look like as a live performance. And here's the thing, you're not Beyonce. You don't get to say, y'all gonna see what I give y'all when I get there. And also, I might break a camera or two. Y'all not there yet. I know y'all wanna be there. I know some of y'all think y'all there, but y'all not there yet. So if VMA hit you up on Monday and they need something by Friday, you need to be sending it Wednesday. How about that? So I think that could have happened. I feel like that's a possibility. I think the other possibility is that there is this issue with not having enough spaces for Black women, period. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, this don't need to be a race thing, and why everything got to be around race. Baby, everything is race because we are race. And y'all are racist. How about that? So, yes, like I truly believe that they probably looked at that roster and was like, Chloe, Normani, and this, and then, ain't nobody got time for that. We got to pick one. And I don't like that. Like, I don't feel like you got to pick one. I feel like both girls deserve a moment and deserve to exist. Okay? So while we are talking about this, I want to continue reading Normanis Mom Tweets. I want to show you guys this new makeup line that I'm using today. I'm so excited. I want to give a special shout out to my homegirl, Michelle Hope. She's a sex expert. You're probably like, what? Sex expert? What the hell does that have to do with makeup? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So I want to give a shout out to Michelle Hope. She's my good Judy. She's a sex expert, correspondent, journalist. She's like overall just amazing. She works with Candy Burris at Bedroom Candy. And then the Bedroom Candy girls then reached out to me and they were like, listen, we would love for you to come and have a seminar with us to teach us all about makeup and the YouTube and all the platforms and stuff. And needless to say, y'all, I wish this was a public event because I know you guys would have loved to have been there. There were so many gems. It was so much fun. And because of the event and it was a success, and shout out to Candy. I love you, Candy. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. They sent me a whole bunch of candy-coated products. Candy-coated nights. Y'all remember candy-coated nights? So candy-coated nights went from a blog to Bedroom Candy with the sex toys, you know, because she has a sex dungeon, allegedly. And then it went into candy-coated cosmetics. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was very skeptical about Candy Burris and makeup. Not because I don't think that she doesn't look sickening, but I just was like, I don't know if I would consider Candy Burris a beauty girl. You know, like a makeup line from like a Cynthia Bailey makes sense to me because that's timeless beauty, whatever. Not saying that, again, and this is no shade to Candy. Like, I think Candy is stunning. I actually think that Candy doesn't need a full beat, is what I'm saying. Like, this is a compliment. I'm giving her flowers. So I was very skeptical. And this is the thing about me. Like, I'm going to be very selective about the makeup that I ask for. I'm going to be very selective about what I bring onto this platform. And let me tell y'all, this is it. So I'm going to start off with the candy-coated concealer in the Silky Nutmeg Ganache concealer shade. No, I'm joking. It's not Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Shout out to RuPaul's Drag Race, though. But it's just a ganache. And honey, first of all, it opens like a little pen. Then it has a little turning thing for you to get the concealer stick to go up. The formula on this bad boy is everything. So what I love about this is that it really just comes, like draws on like a pen, as you can see. So it's like perfect when you're trying to do those like highlight, you know, triangles, when you're trying to do the bridge of your nose to highlight that. Perfect. Yep. Get into that close thing. Mm-hmm. And it's just so good. Like, it's creamy but durable. Like, it doesn't feel like it's going to sweat off your face. But it also doesn't feel too thick where you feel like you have makeup on. I don't know what in the world the Candy Burst I'm putting in this product, honey, but this is it. And I'm just gonna take a beauty blender that's a little damp to blend that out. Now, my only criticism that I would have is that you gotta move fast, because once this dries on your face, it's gonna drop, like it's going to look a little powdery because of the formula. So make sure you have a damp beauty blender, not soaking wet. As you can see, there's no water coming out, but something definitely damp that will help spread that product. But I love how it blends. I love how it looks like skin while still providing the coverage that you're looking for. She has a lot of shades available. Make sure you guys check this out at candycoated.com. It's So good. I was so skeptical, but I'm here for it. I think this might be one of my new favorite concealers and highlighting sticks. So there you go. Like, how good is that, you guys? That looks like skin. I love that. Okay, cool. Moving on. I'm gonna move this back as well. I'm moving my tripod line. So you guys get a wider shot. Anyways, so I say all of this to say, Normani and Chloe, there's enough space for the both of them, okay? There's enough space for both of these girls to exist. I think that at the end of the day, both of them, again, offer two different things. To me, Normani is the daughter of Janet, the daughter of, you know, the girl that's not going to give you the over-the-top vocal performance, but is going to dance the house down, period. Like, I feel like what Normani is going to bring to the stage is going to be sexiness. It's going to be choreography. It is going to be a look. It is going to be beautiful chocolate goddess. It's going to give a hair moment. It's going to give an outfit moment. It's going to be something that will trend. Both of these girls are trendable, period. What Chloe is going to give you is Beyonce, period. Like, I know y'all probably like, what are you talking about? There's no such thing as another Beyonce. And I don't think there will ever be another Beyonce. But these girls, Chloe and Halle, are coming from Parkwood, okay? They are coming from the school of Beyonce. You have to understand something. These girls, a lot of people think, oh, Chloe and Halle just happened last year. They're so new. They're overhyped, because I've been reading the comments and I see what y'all have to say. Or she doing too much. She on the gram. She showing too much skin. No. Understand that these girls have been working from the time that they were toddlers. Okay? Singing all kinds of music covers on YouTube. Out here auditioning, trying to make it in movies and in songs and whatever. And the kids are all right. The kids will be all right, which was the project before Ungodly Hour. It's fantastic. Like, and they had put out music before and will continue to put out music together. But Chloe takes it to another level for me. I think that Chloe and Halle give two different things, but Chloe, to me, for me, gives me something that I have not seen in an artist since Young Beyonce and Destiny's Child. So that's what brings me on to my next story, is Chloe is the moment. And I think that the fact that she is going to be using the VMAs as a platform is giving me everything I need. So Chloe Bailey is going to debut Have Mercy. You guys probably have heard about this song all over the internet. She put it out on her birthday, which now feels like a month ago. Probably is a month ago now. And when she promoted this, was with a cute little teaser, okay? And the internet went wild. Like, oh my God, it sounds trappy, it sounds hip hop, it sounds catchy. Like, I'm here for this. And ever since then, she's been promoting, telling us to save. People started doing TikTok challenges just to the Have Mercy teaser that she put out. And so here comes the VMAs. Doot, 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 doot. Hello? Hi, Parkwood, how you doing? Uh-huh. Yes, MTV. How you doing today? Okay, great. So listen, we will love is Chloe. Oh no, it's Chloe. Because you know they're gonna try to play. That's what they're gonna do. One thing about these white outlets is that they're gonna play with us. Chloe, no bitch, it's Chloe. Okay, period. Okay. Yes, can Chloe come and do the Have Mercy song that's gone viral on TikTok, the largest platform of social media right now? Yes, she can. Absolutely. When do you want her? Oh, you need the tape by Wednesday? Guess what? We already got a tape. You want to know what this looks like live? Here's the concept. You want to know what the lighting is going to look like? Here's the lighting. Here's the lighting shot list. Y'all have to understand something. Parkwood don't play. One thing about Parkwood is going to be Parkwood, Park Benwood. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, these are the people from the makers of Lemonade. Hello. Like, Beyonce and her team are not going to drop a ball. And if there's an opportunity to come and and debut a song at an award show like this is the 90s, yes, we are there. What was the last time that you saw somebody show up to somebody's stage and do a song that ain't nobody ever heard about? I'll tell you when Beyonce dropped Formation at the damn Super Bowl. And even then, she put out Formation the day before and then performed it the next day at the Super Bowl. So at least we even got to listen to it. With this song, all we know is a teaser. The beat could drop, the song could start, and it could be horrible. But that's the thing about excellence, that when you know you good, you know that the girls are gonna eat it up. And Chloe, I am so happy and excited for you. So yes, Chloe is debuting Have Mercy, and this has caused a lot of conversation and controversy on the internet, because now people are like, well, did Chloe only get this because Normani's not gonna perform? Like, is this why they said no to Normani so they can bring on Chloe? And listen, like I said, there's no confirmation that that is the case. What I can tell you is Normani did a radio interview yesterday where she talked about, you know, it wasn't on her, it wasn't on their part, that she wishes she would have been there. She loves the VMAs. She thinks that award shows are iconic. When she thinks of the VMAs, she thinks of the greats like Britney Spears, Madonna, Beyonce, all of these people, and that she wished that she would have been there. And honestly, I wish the radio host, and this is why Chloe or Normani, either y'all need to come to man over so we could talk. I wish that they would have called me and been like, do you want to interview Normani? Because I would have been like, well, Normani, how do you feel about Chloe? Because the thing is that these girls are friends. And what I'm not going to let the audience and y'all internet people do is turn two Black women against each other. Because first of all, these girls are both too early in their career to have beefs. That's the thing about women. That's the thing about women in this industry. Y'all always want the girls to fight. And there's enough bread and butter for everybody. Here, there's enough cheese, and you can make yourself a little grilled cheese. There's enough for everybody to eat. There's no need to put Normani and Chloe against each other. Both of these girls should have been booked. Both of those girls should have been here. And for the fact that y'all sitting here and y'all trying to draw this narrative that Normani didn't get the stage so Chloe can have it, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. I want to move on to my second beauty product. Again, Candy Coated. Shout out to Candy Coated. This is the Candy Coated Throwing Shades eyeshadow palettes, and this is in the shade Safari. So look at these beautiful colors. Look how amazing that is. I love, there we go. I love these colors. There's a lot of shimmer in them. And I'm gonna be using, quite honestly, maybe 3 out of the 4. So you're gonna go ahead and find yourself a regular eyeshadow brush, you know, one of your favorites. I literally used the same exact brush last week in my last video. And honestly, y'all, I kind of want to try something different. So we're going to play with these green colors, this green color here. But I'm going to start with the brown first. I'm just going to go all over the brown with that. And I'm just going to work this over the lid. I love this because it has like a glitter shimmery moment, but it's still like a very bronzy neutral color. So honestly, this would be a color that you could probably use with other palettes that you already have. It's a very versatile color. And again, very pigmented. I don't know if the glitter is showing up on camera, you guys, but there's definitely a bit of a glitter moment that's happening. And I'm just kind of working that all over the lid. And just for drama's sake, we're gonna wing it out a little bit, just a little bit here. So you're gonna concentrate on the wing and just wing that out. You see how I did that there? Just a little bit, just for the drama's sake, right? Okay, and the same thing on the other lid. So back to Chloe, while I work on this makeup. She's announced, she's happening. The VMAs are happening, September 12th. Why did I think the VMAs were happening last week? Usually the VMAs happen in August. Interesting. So listen, it's not too late, MTV, to do the right thing. It's not too late to have these girls. Oh, wait, I know which girl. I came up with an idea. I have an idea, ladies and gentlemen. I have an idea. Chloe should bring out Normani during her performance. And they should do the Wild Side choreography together. Boom. Yup. And you know what? That's a perfect way for the big finger, pick a finger, and to MTV, into VMAs, right? It shows female unity. It shows there's enough space on this stage for all of us to exist. And it will show that for Chloe, she can do choreography just as difficult as Normani. So it's going to be a good look for you, Chloe. And Normani, this is your opportunity to come in and take this performance to another level as well. So I think that's a good idea, you guys. I think that they should do that. I think that Chloe should bring out Normani and give it up for Normani. And Normani comes out like, take a shot and do, you know, like maybe what you want to do. Like, I feel like that would be cute. I feel like that's kind of hot. I don't know. If that's what they end up doing, you guys, y'all holler at me and let me know, because then I already know that these girls are watching this show, because that's a great idea. I think that would be so dope. Okay, so moving on to the next color, we're going to use this green shadow that's right here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And we're going to run this in the bottom lash line. Yeah, we're going for it. We're going for it. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold. It is not COVID, thank God. I get tested weekly. What I like about this green is that, like, it's muted, like it's popping up, but it's not too much. Although I am noticing that I have to really work this color. Like, I really got to dig deep into the palette to really get the color pickup. So it's not as pigmented as the brown, but is that reading on camera, Rashard? Can you see that? Can you see that green? I think that's hot. I like it. Okay. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And it's okay if it gets a little messy. We're going to use the concealer stick for cleanup. So don't even worry about it, because I know you're probably like, why is that green so messy down there? Girl, it's going to get the job done. So I winged that out as well. And then we're going to go back to our concealer stick, like I said, for cleanup. So you're going to and you're going to go right under and literally just use this pen to clean up where you don't want the green. You know, the thing with green is that it's tricky because it can start looking like you're just tired real quick. So cleanup with a concealer is extremely important, because you don't want the green to bleed down into your under eye. You really want to keep that on the lash line. Yeah, I like that. And obviously, you guys, you know, at home, you can perfect this, take your time. This is for the sake of showing you the look and the colors, you know. And then I'm going to use one more color from the palette. I'm going to use that yellow that's in here for the sake of using color, because I don't use color a lot on the show. Make sure that you wipe off your product. I don't have anything clean to, you know, clean this off properly. But I'm gonna dip into my yellow. And you're gonna use this in the center. No, sorry, not the inner corner of your eye. And the thing about using the yellow here is that it gives you like a nice ombre into the brown. They work really, really well together. And then you're gonna dip back into the gold brownish color and blend that out. I'm here for this. Yep, that yellow really does it. You see that? That yellow, that brown with that green under. That's hot. That's hot. Last but not least, the last product that I'm using is the Candy Coated Mascara. I love this. This is in the finished side eye. So the wands, they have different wands for their mascaras. And this is the side eye one. So this is, again, this is my first time actually trying the mascara. I tried the other items before. Ooh, and I like it. I think she's a winner. I definitely like this mascara a lot. Not too heavy. It's very black, which I like. I have really dark features, so I like to use a really black mascara to really make my eyes pop. I love the brush, or the applicator, I guess you would call this. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. And we're done. That yellow, that brown with that green. VMAs, y'all better get it together. Because at this point, I'm gonna call Chloe and Normani and tell them not to come. At this point, I'm gonna be like, Chloe, don't come. Normani, don't come. How about that? How about nobody come? Get it together, VMAs. There's enough space in your very white show for multiple girls of color to shine. If Black women are going to continue to set the standard and be the culture and be the reasons why y'all doing these little challenges on the TikTok, then give these girls their things. Period. That's all I have to say. And on that note, we could wrap. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's been a pleasure. I want to give another shout out to Candy. Candy Burris, thank you so much. Make sure you guys watch the next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're one of my favorites. Candy, I went into it being kind of doubtful. And honestly, this is really, really good stuff. From the packaging to the quality to the pigment. I will definitely be checking in on longwear wise, but I'm really here for your life. So thank you for sending me these goodies. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Stephen London, okay? And don't forget to subscribe and share, okay? Make sure you press share right now and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. I love you so much, and make sure you guys tune in next week. I will be going to Miami, so there will be some fun stuff happening there. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, don't forget. And hit that notification bell to get alerts, okay? To watch more videos like this. I love you so much. My name is Stephen London, and I'll see you guys next week on Manover. Bye, y'all.